I don't know about you, but when my dogs hear the front door open or when they hear the doorbell, they will rush me through the door. I had to make sure this was not going to happen anymore. It had gotten to a point where it was not very comical anymore. So we started simple, we started easy. I had him on his leash and I walk up to the door and I wait for him. This is very simple for him to understand because when we're out on a walk, he knows the moment I stop, he is to stop. And if he doesn't stop, I do not move. He is to stop and sit. So I am using the door, the threshold, to show him that if this door opens up, he is to stop when I stop. And we did this over and over again. And of course, there are times when I had to tug on his leash to make sure he understands he can't come out the door, especially when it's open. And I mean, when I say we do this over and over, we did it for about 30 minutes. And eventually he understood, along with this hand sign that I teach him, and just constantly walking to the door and stopping, walking to the door and stopping. He knows that he can't rush me. This is where I want him to stop every single time. It gets to a point where he would be, I'm not doing it, Mom. I'm not going to do it. But believe me, the moment he understands, it's amazing. Because I would leave him on the leash and I would open up the door and I would do things along with his leash still on. And I continue to do this, ignoring him, and he stays in position. He does not come out. He will not leave his spot until I allow him. Once I know he has this down pack, I'll take off his leash and we'll do it without the leash. This part here, though, sometimes scares me. But eventually he understands that that door will stay closed until he sits or lays down. And once he gets this down pack, I will start to open the door and I will leave it open. Believe me, it takes a lot of patience, so please be patient because it's not going to happen overnight. Once he does get it, I open the door and I will start doing things and ignore him, like I said, and I'll close the door or I'll walk away and I'll leave him there. Once he understands that unless Mom tells me that I can leave or step onto the porch, he will not come out unless I ask him to come out. I need to be able to open the front door without having him rush me, without him trying to be with me constantly, especially on the front porch because it leads right to the main street. He knows that I will not let him out unless I release him. So he stays in no matter what. And we do this over and over again. When I'm on the porch, he's not to come until I say he can. And it gets to a point where he will lay there with the door open, without me doing anything, without me saying, okay. And I can actually just be comfortable, feel confident enough that he is going to stay there. And I know he's not going to run out the front door. This is when you know you've got your dog trained. And if he can lay there and do nothing with the door open, you got it. If you like trainings like this, let me know. We're not professionals. We do what works for us. And when something works for us, I'm going to share it. So click that subscribe button. And we'll catch you on our next video.